teruskan sampai. Tiba-tiba. Excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah. Salam sejahtera, selamat datang ke 1 year anniversary IsaMY1YrIntro Malaysia.
Kalau kedatangan anda daripada seluruh Asia dan kami dipahamkan ada di antara anda yang hadir pada di luar daripada Malaysia, betul tak?
Betul.
Okey, kita tanya dulu.
Sebelum tu kita kenalkan sama-sama kita.
Okey.
Kita. Ada X ni, X.
Okey,
X. You saya X ni.
Alright.
Kalau sama-sama bahagia. B produk B bahagia.
Alright.
Nama saya Fazil Muda dan bersama saya
IsaMY1YrIntro.
kita jadi MC anda hari ini. Tunggu. Macam tak semua
Itulah pasal.
macam kita je.
Ya.
Shock sendiri.
Betul. Pagi tadi aku tahu aku kena berpasangan dengan kau.
Yes.
Jadi aku dah tunggang 3 e-shot.
3 shot.
3 e-shot.
Saya tadi 3 shot, di shot keempat. Shot number 4. Okay? Natural caffeine, fructose pay apple, high pomegranate, unbelievable.
Yes.
Give a hand where I drink them.
Okey. Jadi hari ni kita nak buat apa ni? Kita nak buat apa ramai-ramai ni?
Kita nak borak-borak, santai-santai.
Ini event apa ni? Sebab apa? Ada di antara mereka yang datang ni ada yang first time, tak tahu.
Yes, siapa first time? Who's first time?
First time.
Pertama kali, first time.
Apa benda event kita ni?
Inilah satu majlis yang luar biasa, iaitu tahun pertama anniversary IsaMY1YrIntro.
Yes.
Translate. Actually, it's the first anniversary Malaysia IsaMY1YrIntro in Malaysia. We are brand new baby, just learn to cry.
Yes. In fact, 1 year ago,
Yes.
the business started in Malaysia.
Yes.
So hari ini genap setahun masa
Yes.
kita beroperasi di Malaysia.
Wow.
Dan kita nak meraihkan mereka-mereka yang telah berusaha keras
Yes.
menjayakan bisnes sehingga ke tahap hari ini.
Yes, it was amazing, unbelievable, outstanding. We have leadership 1 year in IsaMY1YrIntro baby, but after 1 year we grew to 15,000 associates.
Yes.
My English is better right now after the IsaMY1YrIntro program.
Yes.
I feel good. Do you feel good?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
feel good, Basri. Feel good.
Yes.
Feel good.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, but I think only us, two of us.
Itulah pasal.
This your friend. This my friend.
Okay, kita kena test dulu. Kita test.
You just one defend. Okay.
Alright.
You.
Kau start dulu.
Me first.
Kau start.
Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. One more. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. One big hand. 1, 2, go.
Okay.
Kecil body.
Alright.
Small, but very good.
Okay. Aku ni di mana sini?
Big.
Okay.
Like
So, brother, tolong cover my face. Boleh ya?
Cover my face.
Alright.
Bagi dia.
Are you ready?
Whoa. Control your voice. Dato is warning it. Dato is angry it. Go to your voice.
Okay. One more time. Are you ready? Okay. For your information,
Control your
Mereka yang datang first time, yang tak tahu-menahu pasal apa kita berada dekat sini, actually we are in a very big event.
Yes.
This is industry, a very big industry.
Yes.
For your information, music industry setahun dia punya turnover is about 15 billion US dollar. Okay? Kalau tak salah aku kau nampak dia lah.
Music industry,
Kalau tak salah saya, movie industry 1 year turnover is about 88 billion US dollar.
Yes.
And natural food industry 1 year is around 90 billion.
Wow.
Do you have any idea how big is our industry?
I cannot imagine.
180 billion a year.
Whoa! So, yes.
So you have to get excited. You have the reason to get so excited this morning. How was it?
I'm excited because just now I go to 34th floor, I go to 27th floor, and come floor. One guy, automatic, go just press 10th floor. Yes sir. IsaMY1YrIntro, so cool. Yes, in Menara Siachen, of course, from Arizona. Amazing. Wow, you doing well. Of course. This is my car. Very excited.
Betul. Sebab kalau untuk excited, automatic orang akan tanya apa pasal.
This company don't feel so intelligent.
Betul. So pagi ni dia punya team, you must get excited.
Yeah, excited. Yeah, excited. Yeah. What? Nobody here. Ada tangan. place nak lagi draw? Okay, excited? Excited? Yeah! Excited? Yeah! Free of charge, FOC, right?
Yes.
We do?
Are you excited?
Yeah! Excited? Yeah!
Okay.
When you go pray? Yeah.
Okay.
Go toilet? Yeah. Eating? Yeah. Sorry.
Kau dah kawal.
Because it's a trick shot.
Jadi kawal.
Yes.
Macam bini dia tadi.
My wife. Everyone is line clear.
Okay. Alright. So apa yang kita nak buat ini dia?
Yes. Today was amazing. Today we have a good leadership in IsaMY1YrIntro. When Malaysia Open last year, 9th of September, we have a person that more experienced in direct selling, more than 20 years, very humble, amazing. This person, when you see from far and from near, very look young. If near me, I must go for because what? He look young.
Dia nampak boleh. Dia ada rahsia dia.
The secret is one day in the morning, do a ice shake, put 6 product B and blend. And package then drink.
Dewa sebenarnya tak tahu itu apa produk B.
Yes. This person, the most important today, very humble, the managing vice president of Malaysia.
Yes.
Welcome,
Dato'
Dr. Rolita.
Lembab saja. Come on, Malaysia! Yeah! Fantastic, awesome. How are y'all doing today? Outstanding. He said our MC outstanding. IsaMY and Fazil, give them a huge round of applause. Awesome. Luar biasa. Sangat lebih, sangat e-shot lebih sangat. First and foremost, I just want to give you a huge welcome to all of you. Selamat datang, salam sejahtera, selamat pagi, dan to all the leadership here. I just want to congratulate you all and thank you very much India. Give you a huge round of applause. Come on. How many Crystal executive in this room? Come on. How many Crystal executive? Would you please stand up, Chris? Crystal executive. A round of applause. Whoa! A round of applause for our Crystal executive. Thank you. I was also known that some of you are coming from Singapore. Congratulations, the Singaporeans. Come on, Singaporeans. I know there's a group of Indonesian here. Dari Indonesia, berapa banyak di sini? How many of you from Penang? Up north, Penang, Alostar. Daripada pantai East Coast. Okay, East Coast, Kelantan, Terengganu. Okay. From down south, Melaka, Johor. Okay. From Klang Valley. Incredible, this is our first anniversary, but before I start, I just want to give a special gratitude to our speaker, all the way from Australia, Emily Campbell. Huge round of applause, Emily. You provided incredible training today. Many of you would have missed that. Oh my God, you cannot imagine, but fortunately you are here, and I congratulate you all for being here. Secondly, also I have a couple of general managers here from the Asia region. We have soon to be opening country from Vietnam. Danny, of course, Danny, yeah. So I know you have interest in Vietnam, go see him. And soon to country to be opening from Indonesia, Pak Agung. Many of you would have known him, but recently have taken the responsibility for Singapore. So ladies and gentlemen, for Singapore, Jeremy. originator of Malaysia, but he's an incredible guy who has been more than 20 years in direct selling industry. Could you round of applause? General Manager of Malaysia. Okay, now first things, I just want to give my special gratitude to all those who have been with IsaGenix for the last 1 year. Exactly 1 year. How many of you are 1 year right now with IsaGenix? Come on. Oh, no, yeah, 1 year. Thank you. Yeah. You know, this journey has been interesting, and of course, over the last 1 year, we have people coming here, and we are growing all the way. But most importantly is that this company is going somewhere. If some of all those new one here, this company is going through a direction that many would actually not imagine where we are right now. We just came back from our celebration. Our celebration in San Diego, that's the big picture of IsaGenix. And I came into the big picture of IsaGenix 2 years ago. At that time, we are only at $300 million US in the year 2012. And today it's been outstanding. I'm going to show you some figure. But most important, I want to show you the future of IsaGenix and where we are heading on, what we are heading on. And if you take this industry as lightly industry, it's still okay. But do not take this company lightly, because we are growing somewhere. You will never imagine. First and foremost is that I'll just give you some idea where we are. Oops. Okay, that's where we are. Today our worldwide sales has grown more than 60%. Our new member has grown more than 63%. Active associate, right now we have more than 386,000 associates all over globally in entire IsaGenix. We have a total of 30 new millionaires so far from January to the month of August in IsaGenix. 30 new millionaires in the year 2014 and still growing. We have a projected sales of 700 million this year. Year 2014, 700. 2 years ago, we are only at 300 million. Right now, year 2014, we are close to 700 million. And we have a growth from year 2013 to year 2014, we have a growth of 250 million US. Is that incredible, this company? Yeah. It's really incredible. Yeah. Now, many of you don't know that we are going through a trend of what we call it the 5th generation, the evolution of not just the food industry, but the evolution of age wave industry. Younger people are getting more aggressive. Today, internet and everything is so fast that today recruitment through internet is also a global thing. We have many successful leadership in IsaGenix who are already making a million or even thousands of US dollars on every month basis through internet recruitment. Secondly, we are also going through a age where we are creating market, they are helping to create others. It's a direct selling industry. The IsaMY spoke about 180 billion US dollar in sales. That's what direct selling industry. So over the last 50 years, this evolution has continued to be changing, and incredible, we are in that age. And thirdly, this is the most powerful what IsaGenix has today. It's actually the information age. Recently, we launched the ISA, in the internet, we launched the IsaMY1YrIntro and all the new internet which is related to what we have with the Microsoft, and you can actually check all the information through your handphone and so on. So we are in the evolution. In fact, today, IsaGenix has invested more than 100 million in just technology alone. That's incredible. No other company right now that I can see of, I can imagine of. I come from a company called Herbalife, that's a couple of years ago. They have not even matched where we are in ISIS in terms of information technology. So it's amazing. So we are going to this stage, and we are giving you, touching you, and being in touch with you on every daily basis, every hourly basis, and every minute basis. We are in touch with you. Yeah? And if you go down to www.isapulse.com, you can actually download everything that you want to know about your organization, each and every of your organization, each and every one of them is doing sales in your organization. So that's incredible what IsaGenix today is providing you in terms of information. Now, this is a very simple statistics that's been taken up during what Jim has his presentation. There are companies right now that's 100 million per year. There are 80 companies who's doing 100 million per year right now in terms of growth annually. And out of that, 50 companies are actually doing 300 million per year, yeah, in these statistics. 5 companies are actually growing on annual basis with a 300 million growth. And out of this company, we took all the top 100 companies. If we narrow it down in terms of growth, in terms of performance, in terms, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, IsaMY1YrIntro is the #1 company, wellness company that made 500 million in 12 months alone. There's no other company that. So congratulations to all of these people. Is that incredible? Yeah? Awesome statistics here. Now, this was recently picked in the US. We have picked up all those public listed companies at the New York Stock Exchange. Of course, we have seen Herbalife from January to the month of July. This year, 2014, they're only growing at a pace of 6%. Now, I wanted to show you big companies so that you are familiar in terms of name. New Skin this year from January to June, January to July is actually growing an average of 6% this year. One of our huge competitors called Vysellus, they are actually at negative 46% this year from January to July. And the only company in North America that is actually growing double digit today from January to July is actually IsaMY1YrIntro at 57% that we are growing right now. Yeah? Now, if we take the statistics to make it where we are today, let me show you the big picture of IsaMY1YrIntro. How many of you are doing full-time in IsaMY1YrIntro? Come on. Full-time, F-U-L-L. Alright, congratulations. I know so many of you are doing that full-time, yeah? Not F-O-O-L, yeah? F-U-L-L, okay. Let me put into perspective a simple way to share with you. Now assume IsaMY1YrIntro is growing from now over the next 5 years, 2014 to the year 2018. Let me take some statistics for you to share with you. Assuming that where we are, okay, we know that this year we're going to hit 700 million in terms of sales. All right? I've also taken out some statistics for you. The top 10 companies right now in the direct selling industry. Of course, you have IsaMY1YrIntro, who's 55 years old. Today is doing 11.8 billion. These numbers are all taken from the website at the New York Stock Exchange because they are public listed companies, so it's no secret right now, okay? Everyone is 128 years old, who's doing 9.95, and you have Herbalife, and as you go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you look at the years of all, the number, how many years that all of them, in fact, all of them are 30 years and beyond. All right. Now, if I were to take this number and put where we are today in the year 2012, now assuming this year IsaMY1YrIntro is going to touch 700 million, which is our projected sale, with a growth of 60% right now, and we take year 2015, that will be our projected growth for the first time in the history of IsaMY1YrIntro. After just 14 years of operation, we're going to hit 1.1 billion. Yeah, amazing. Now, from all the statistics that I have picked up, whether it's New Skin, whether it's IsaMY1YrIntro, whether it's Herbalife, most of these companies, when they hit 1 billion, is above 20 years old. That means 20 years old, that's their first billion. IsaMY1YrIntro right now is coming to a 14 year, that's our first billion. And we are 6 years ahead of all these giant companies who has been in the industry for so long. Now, if I'm going to take that, 60% growth like this year and year 2015, year 2016, IsaMY1YrIntro is going to hit 1.79 billion in sales globally, right? Just imagine that. If I'm in year 2016, if I'm going to take 60% growth, year 2017, we're going to hit at $2.9 billion sales. Now, if I were to take a 5 years gap from year 2014 to the year 2018, exactly year 2018, we're going to hit at 4.6 billion. Now, at 4.6 billion US dollars, if IsaMY1YrIntro is through that direction, many of you, now one thing I know is that including Emily Tompkins, year 2018, She's going to make more money than anybody can actually imagine of right now. Yeah? Now, for yeah. That is also including the leadership of Malaysia and Singapore and Indonesia and even Vietnam. That's the direction in 5 years from now that we're going to hit 4.6 billion in the year 2018. We produce more millionaires than any other industry, than any other company actually produced millionaires in anywhere except for the IsaMY1YrIntro in 2018. Now listen. Now, even though if I would take 50% of our growth in the year 2018 or even 2019, we'll be at 4.3 billion or even at 6.45 billion in the year 2019, which is 5 years from now. Even I take a 40%, we're going to hit 4.6 billion, 4.06 or even at 5.68 billion. Now, giving you a statistics right now where we are. One, in terms of information technology that we have, incredible at the website that we have. Two, the product that we have is simply amazing. Anybody have a second doubt about our product? No. You think our product is one of the best right now, the best in the world right now? Yeah. Yes, that's what we have. We have the most natural product. We are the only company that produces undenatured product. Only company. And we are the only company use 100% non-GMO product, non-genetically engineered product. We are the only company. Now, if you were to look where we are in the year 2016, 2018, which is at 4.6 billion US dollar, I give you an assumption. This is where we are. Look at that. At 2018, if everything stands still, that's where they are today in 5 years from now, at 4.6 billion, we should be at not just number 3 in the world, but we are only 16 years old. 16, can you imagine that? Come on, so you round of applause, come on. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are on one of the most powerful company in the industry of direct selling industry. Like Jim Cooper says, we want to be the Johnson of direct selling industry. And that is what we are heading on right now. If you look at all the age by then, look at all the companies that's top 10 or top 11, can you imagine that? Where we are half of the age of the youngest company next to it, that's around 35 years old. These companies really going to a direction. And I want you to believe today, with or without you, this company is going to grow. Yeah? But it would be lovely to have you, Malaysian, Vietnam, Singaporean, and also Indonesia to grow with this company. Yeah? I have the privilege, you know, I always say to everybody, I have the privilege to travel the entire Asia, open new countries. Of course, Vietnam is going to open, Indonesia is going to open. For those who are from, I know there's one from Philippines here. How many? Yeah, there's one from Philippines here. You know, I have the privilege to go countries. You ask Danny, he always loves talking about me traveling, so nice traveling. You know, when I travel, I only visit 3 places. There's the airport, there's the hotel, and there's the office. That's all I visit when I travel. Now, incredible, this company. I have the privilege to bring this company to the next level, together with Jim, Captain, and entire management. Not just Vietnam, not just Indonesia, not just Philippines, not just Thailand here for first quarter next year. We are going to India, we are going to Korea, we are going to Japan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you are sitting not just a stone, but you are sitting on a diamond of a company. All it needs right now is to polish yourself and get it to yourself. It's amazing, yeah? Is that incredible?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, of course, where we are, this is just production. By year 2015, to serve you better, we have a new complex of IsaMY1YrIntro. So by next year, some of you will be going celebration next year in August. So you have the privilege to also have the new office in IsaMY1YrIntro office, which is approximately 160,000 square feet. That can actually fit in 5,000 employees supporting you globally. Is that fantastic? Now, The other thing, this is about Malaysia. This is where we are, the number of new associates in Malaysia. After a 1-year period, we are close to 16,000 associates in Malaysia. This is where we are in terms of our performance and sales. This is where we are in terms of active orders on every month basis. Again, we are continuously growing. We are only 1 year old, like Fazil said, we are just a baby still. Now we have finished our crawling, we are about to start to walk and start to run. Incredible. Now, this is where we are in terms of manager, in terms of crystal manager. We have total 111 manager and total 511 crystal manager just over a period of 1 year. We have a total of 18 director, but crystal director, we have 118 crystal director with 178 crystal executive. So congratulations, incredible. What a 1 year growth we have. Now, in this year's celebration, we have seen so many people up on the stage, so many success and so on. Of course, today we want to learn from Emily. Today is all about 90 days program, that what you want to bring in. And of course, this year we also have launched the IsaGenesis, the product B, a new formulation Isa. We hope to have it in Malaysia next year, in the year 2015. All right? We also going to change in terms of our label, which is on your top, some of the branding that we're doing. I want to show you this one. This is Herb and Patty Cepeda. They have been with IsaGenesis for only 11 years. Don't forget, IsaGenesis is only 12 years right now. Herb and Patty Cepeda is only with IsaGenesis for only 11 years. They are the #1 associate right now in the year 2014. They make $400,000 per month. Imagine that. You do your maths anyway. Yeah? For a company that we are growing and where we are going to be 5 years from now, that is simply incredible. If you believe, if you cannot imagine where we are 3 years from now in Malaysia, let me give you a tip on that. Australia started 6 years ago. This is their 6th year. When Australia started, they are like where we are. In fact, we are much better than where they are 6 years ago. Probably Emily will verify you on that. Today, IsaGenesis Australia is the #1 direct selling company in Australia. And they are only 6 years right now. Today, Australia is producing more than 20 million US in just 1 month in terms of sales. Yeah, incredible. Only a 6-year-old company. A company called IsaGenesis, nobody would have heard before. Yeah, we have young ones who are just as early as 21 to as high as certain who have been millionaires and so on. One besides Emily, she's going to show you your income and she's going to show her income and your job going to drop. But another one that's young one who's only 6 years old, 2 years ago. In fact, last year we have her here. Peter Kelly, we have her here. Yeah, she was here. At the time, I remember she was on the stage. She was saying, "I'm making 15,000 US per month." But for your information, right now she's 9-star platinum. She's making close to 80,000 US per month at the age of 26. You do your maths anyway. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say is that this company is going somewhere bigger than you can actually imagine. For those who have been in for the last 1 year, yeah, this is the time where you're going to, show yourself. Show that you are proud of being IsaGenesis. Show that you believe that we are going to go bigger than actually you can imagine. That's what we are. You're going to show that this company, from the numbers and statistics that I show you, yeah, you got to be sure that you are ready for us. One thing I tell everyone when I go everywhere in all over the region here, IsaGenesis is for everyone. Betul? Yeah, IsaGenesis untuk semua. But not everyone is for IsaGenesis. Correct? Agree? I guess you have made the right choice. Because we're going to be bigger than actually imaginable. So with the leadership of what recently San Diego and with Australia as a model, with Canada as a model, today at #1 in US, this company is growing. You know what? What are we doing right now in Malaysia? Yeah, Vietnam is like, they want the big flat Malaysia. Yeah, Danny? Yeah, they want a big flight. You talk about Indonesian, we have like 4 crystal executive from Indonesia. They are pretty fantastic. Yeah. You know, we always say Malaysia semua boleh, betul tak? Malaysia boleh lah ya. But yang satu belum boleh is IsaGenix ya. So you ask Leroy, yeah. Leroy come from a very powerful direct selling company. He believed that today IsaGenix will be bigger than ever. You ask five-star goddess Susie, and she come from also, and she also believed that this company is going to be bigger than ever. But what you need to believe in yourself, this company is really going to go bigger than actually ever imagined. Now, we have taken the model of US. We have taken the model of Australia. We have also taken the model of Canada. I have put it in terms of some numbers for you. Yeah, I put it in terms of knowing your retention. Again, let me show you just a brief one. If you look on the last line, bottom line at the bottom there, the worldwide retention rate is approximately close to 50%. Which means out of every 100 that come into IsaGenix, 50 would stay back with IsaGenix. An average company in the direct selling industry, the retention rate is actually around 11 to 20%. So we are doing at 50%. That means the product, not just people consuming the product, but people are also doing the business in IsaGenix. This is the Asia Pacific retention rate. Look at the bottom line. Average retention rate for Asia Pacific is around between 41 to 43%. Okay, now let me show you Australia. This is Australia, year 2013. The Australia 2013 retention rate is above than normal from the global and also Asia Pacific. They are around 53 to 55% retention rate. And if you take this year, 2014, that's what they are doing, Emily and the entire organization in Australia. The retention rate now has gone up to 57%. If you don't put 57, probably we are the highest in the world right now in terms of retention. Okay? So by taking that model right now, we have put it into perspective that starting from 21st of October, we want to make this company bigger than one. Secondly, we want to protect you in terms of your business. You are the golden goose, we want to protect you. We have decided to make with every new enrollment that come into this company, they will start at 300 BV, starting from 21st. Okay. Secondly, if they were to join at 300 BV, they are active for 60 days, not 30 days, but they're active for 30 days. So you have exactly 1 week from now. If you want to recruit people, recruit now. If you want to recruit the golden goose, recruit from the 21st onwards, because they're going to have a higher retention rate. On top of that, your monthly maintenance continue to have at 100, you are eligible a global compensation plan. Of course, for every person that you recruit, you have the product introduction bonus of $50 US. Now, every person that you introduce right now, which is using the MyPack or 300 BV, is only at $32 US. So we have increased an additional $18 US. Is that incredible? Fantastic. Now, that's for one. If you decide to, if you decide to bring in as a preferred customer, today, every one of you do recruiting, jadi member lah, jadi member lah, jadi member lah. So you have a lot of members, but you have little people who are actually doing the business. So we decide to put them for the preferred customer today, starting from 21st, they have the minimum order of only 50 BV, which they can become a preferred customer. Yeah? That's the time they join IsaGenix. From 21st, you don't need to recruit them as an associate. Let them try the product, let them get the product, you know. When they become a preferred customer, there's no need to pay for any membership. Okay, wow. So just get them, hey, come on, don't you try the product, hey, join lah ini, become a preferred customer, dapat nama itu, you be in your tree, no membership fee, but only minimum 50. And on top of that, let's say they join and they want to become an associate, but after 1 month they get the product. Hey, I'm excited. I nak try the product. Bukan saja produk ni bagus. I nak try business. So they are given 60 days to reach 300 BV so that they can convert to become an associate. All right? That means they have to give them time. You don't need to rush there. Give them time to become a preferred customer. Now the difference is as you become a preferred customer, if they become a preferred customer and you are an enrolling associate and they buy a retail price, between the retail price and wholesale price, that profit will go to the enrolling sponsor. Okay, the enrolling sponsor. So now you have every reason to have more preferred customer in your organization. Am I right?
Yes.
And number two, as you know that everybody wants to become an associate. They go the perfect matrix, U plus 2, them plus 2, they do 100, 100, 100, they dapat dia punya rank ambassador bonus, lepas tu mereka cabut. Yeah? So that kind of to also eliminate all of them to sell at discount price. So today whoever want to come in at 300 PV, yeah, there will be no kind of what we call it the perfect metric and so on, but we make them consume the product for a period of time. Now, of course, the enrolling sponsor will get. So this is what preferred customer. The exciting thing is that the double PIP. All right, when you sign up a new preferred customer, when they convert on themselves, you will make $50 even as a preferred customer, which means after 60 days, that person decides to be a preferred customer, to be an associate, you will get $50. Amazing. Wow. Now, if two preferred customers sign up and convert in a week, you will get each $100. So it's incredible. So you have every reason right now. One is to focus in your business to grow that retention rate. Second, you have every reason to do that preferred customer so that they can go to the next level and so on. Now, don't worry, I'm not just pushing everything on you right now. There will be, go to IsaMY, more information will be there that you read it through, exciting and exciting. Now you have every reason to make more money. You have every reason to have higher retention rate. You have every reason to bring more people to consume the product. I know, incredibly. Now, that's what I said, 2% in a way. All right. Again, year 2000 now, year 2014, 2015, and so on. For many of you, when I notice right now, we have a couple of billboards along the highway. But nevertheless, we are trying to finish as close to 70 billboards from north to south with IsaMY, with some of your faces and so on and so on, which is amazing. Of course, Madam Kwan, she's in there, so following there. She's the first person with a car with the IsaMY brand. So incredible where we are. We're going to have a great future in 2016, of course. Yeah, I forgot to mention too. There are a couple of people here are from Cambodia, Phnom Penh. Where's Phnom Penh? Yeah, they're also. So incredible. We are heading somewhere in Asia. This company is growing bigger than ever, and its leadership is actually growing bigger than ever. So I ask all of you to enjoy this day, this first anniversary. But most importantly, also, I just want to mention that starting from 21st of this October, Vietnam will be officially soft opening. Congratulations. So get ready with all your organization in Vietnam. Yeah, if you don't have anybody in Vietnam, go find somebody in Vietnam. And so on. But we are heading on to an incredible 2016. We are bigger than ever, this company, or bigger than ever that we can actually imagine. And I want to once again congratulate to all of you for this wonderful 1 year anniversary, what you are giving to the company. But most importantly, I want to congratulate you because you are with IsaMY. There have never been a better time right now than being in IsaMY. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IsaMY. Have fun and happy anniversary! Thank you.
Yes.